Good day everyone, I am Caroline Marie and today I'm going to report about sewer system, appurtenances, and construction and maintenance. So first, let us define what is sewer and what is sewer system. So sewer is a pipe or conduit carrying sewage. Sewers are usually not flow-full or gravity flow. The flowing sewers are called forced main as the flow is under pressure. So in simple terms, sewer is an artificial pipe carrying a wastewater and used water to be delivered to a wastewater treatment plant, and where it is cleaned and be treated and distributed to the environment. What is sewer system? Sewer system is a network of pipes, pumping stations, and appurtenances that convey sewage from its point of origin to a point of treatment and disposal. One of the fundamental principles of sanitation of the community is to remove all decomposable matter, solid waste, liquid and gaseous away from the premises of dwellings as fast as possible after it is produced, to a safe place without causing any nuisance, and dispose it in a suitable manner so as to make it permanently harmless. So this is the example of a sewer system. And this is how sewer system works. First, sewage is pumped from buildings and homes through pipes that transfer the waste to filters that separate large objects from the sewage water. Large items can include plastic, logs, and other materials. Next is mud, sand, and smaller materials will settle in a great chamber. These materials are retrieved over time and taken to a local landfill for proper disposal. Next is sewage then flows into tanks where solids in the wastewater will separate into sludge and water. Then the sewage water then transfers to a treatment plant where oxygen is added to the water to promote the growth of microorganisms. These microorganisms consume the leftover waste and settle into the bottom of the tank. At this point in the process, almost 90% of human waste, solids, chemicals have been removed from wastewater. Next is the remaining water is disinfected and filtered into local lakes and oceans. And the last one is the remaining sludge is processed in sludge digesters that kill bacteria. The sludge is then transported to a plant where it is dewatered, dried, and converted into fertilizer. On the design process, the design of a sewer system includes both hydraulic and structural considerations as well as economic ones. The design process includes the initial survey and scoping, where it is an assessment of the area to be served must be made initially by studying maps of the area, determining the population to be served, and making some estimates of the flows that will drain into the proposed system. Next is the preliminary design, where sewers are extremely important components of urban infrastructures that helps keep the urban environment safe from flooding and prevents from the spread of waterborne diseases by safely transporting wastewater to the wastewater treatment works and through the transport of rainwater from urban surfaces. And the last one is the detailed design. So next is sewer appurtenances and operational requirements. Sewer appurtenances are those structures of the sewerage system which are constructed at suitable interval and other locations along a sewer line to assist in efficient operation and maintenance of the system. So first one is inlet, catch basin, cleanouts, manholes, drop manholes, lamp holes, flushing tanks, grease and oil traps, inverted siphons, and stormwater regulator. So these are the various accessories of the sewage system and are necessary for the efficient operation of the system. First is inlet. An inlet is a device meant to admit the storm water or surface wash and convey it into a storm sewer or a combined sewer. Combination inlets are composed of a curb and gutter that acting as a single unit. Normally, the gutter inlet is placed right in front of the curb inlet, but it may be displaced in an overlapping or end-to-end position. So there are three types of inlet. The curb inlet, or also called vertical inlets. This inlet has vertical openings in the road curves through which storm water flows. Next is gutter inlet or horizontal inlet. It has a horizontal openings in the gutter which are covered by gratings through which storm water flows. And the last one is the combination inlet, which are composed of a curb and a gutter acting as single unit. So next is catch basins or catch basin also known as catch pit is a special type of inlet in which basin is provided which allows grit, sand, and debris and etc. flowing in with stormwater settle out. Next is cleanouts. Cleanouts are an inclined pipe with its one end connected to the underground sewer line and the other end brought up to ground level with a proper cover at the top. Next is manholes. It is a masonry or RCC chamber constructed on the alignment of a sewer for providing access to the sewer for the purposes of inspection, testing, cleaning, and removal of obstructions from the sewer line. So next is drop manholes. Drop manhole is a special type of manhole on a sewer line which is constructed to provide a connection between a high-level branch sewer to a low-level main sewer. Next is lump holes. Lump holes are special openings constructed to join a hole in the sewer and the ground for the purpose of lowering a lump inside the sewer. Next is the flushing tanks. Flushing tanks are devices or arrangements which holds water and then throws it into the sewer for the purpose of flushing it. So next is grease and oil traps. Grease and oil traps are specially built chambers on the sewers to exclude grease and oil from sewage before they enter the sewer line. So next is inverted siphons. When a sewer line dips below the hydraulic grade line, it is called an inverted siphon. The purpose is to carry the sewer under the obstruction, such as roadway, railway, stream, river, and regain as much elevation as possible. And the last one is the stormwater regulators. In this case, of combined system of sewerage, a large quantity of stormwater or rainwater flows through the sewer with domestic sewage. Usually, it is neither advisable nor practicable to pump and or treat such a large quantity of sewerage. So that's the end of my report, and thank you for listening. Stay safe.